Happy Sunday, everybody. Let's try this again.
Hey, y'all.
I messed up.
We back for the second time, but it's first time, y'all.
Yeah, well, it's the second time for us. I accidentally deleted the video from earlier. So, let's do this again. Week 21, 52 weeks of focus.
Times two.
Yeah, times two. Take two.
Yo, we was done.
We was done. Trying to upload and
Uploading.
Had fat fingers and deleted the video. Yeah. So this week's topic is
We just gonna jump right in.
yes,
huh?
we are, babe. Yes. So this week's topic is love is. Actually in about an hour our 2-year anniversary will hit.
52 minutes.
Yeah, 52 minutes. It would have been a lot earlier if I didn't delete the video and saying this.
Y'all can't tell the lightning is a lot darker.
Oh gosh. Okay. So, the topic is love is, and the reason why we chose this is, not sure if you guys are aware of the show that used to be on TV called Love Is on the OWN channel. Mm-hmm. It showed a raw, honest view of love between this couple.
Yeah.
From the beginning to the middle of their relationship.
To the middle, then.
But the show got canceled.
Unforeseen circumstances.
The show unfortunately got canceled because we love the show.
Yeah, definitely.
And it showed a very transparent view of what love is.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
And considering tomorrow's our anniversary, we wanted to give a more personal take on our relationship and kind of deviate from our normal videos.
Yeah, so instead of getting 4 points and 4 Bible verses, this time we're going to have one Bible verse, which will give you guys the significance of that particular Bible verse, and we're going to have a conversation based on 4 topics and 4 things that we think are very important to understand while in a relationship, or if you're looking forward to getting in a relationship, some things that her and I have realized together that are good things. Now, before we start, we are not perfect. We is not perfect. We definitely not saying that, hey, y'all need to be like us. Nah, because we got enough raggedy to go around. All right? So, it's late, and she giving me the eye like, Negro, hurry up.
Okay, so just starting off with one of our favorite chapters and Bible verses, 1 Corinthians 13, 4-7. It says, love endures with patience and serenity. Love is kind and thoughtful and is not jealous or envious. Love does not brag and is not proud or arrogant. It is not rude. It is not self-seeking. It is not provoked. It does not take into account a wrong endured. It does not rejoice at injustice, but rejoices with the truth. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. This Bible verse, to us, encompasses what love represents, or what love is through God's word.
Right.
And did you want to?
Yeah, it's kind of our mantra. And I think each couple or anybody dealing with anybody else should have something that they can mutually agree on, that they go to. And in this verse for us, and a lot of the tougher times, this is something that we both agree, this is what we want to represent.
Yeah.
And it's kind of is what it is. It's very apparent what we want to be for each other. And whenever we have disagreements, and actually when we are doing great, we'd like to review on this verse to kind of renew what we kind of have both identified as being exemplar, I'm using school terms, examples of what the type of love that we want to have towards each other. And that was our dog.
Yeah.
And we love him too.
Yeah.
So this is
Not
what
really
doing
sure
now,
what's
Jesus.
Not sure what still got going on there.
But yeah, that's definitely our mantra, and I do believe in those being very important towards the growth of anything, any kind of relationship, whether it be romantic or whether it be platonic or whatever. It's having a symbol of something that you both can go to. And that's ours. So.
All right. And just before we go into the relationship piece, we want to talk to those who may be single, who are following us, or who is actually, who is kind of following our journey. If you don't know yourself before you actually get within a relationship, being single is the time to actually get to know what you like and what you dislike, what makes you tick and what doesn't make you tick. It's your time to travel the world. It's your time to start that book. It's your time to, find what makes you happy. Because when it comes down to actually getting in a relationship, it doesn't complete you. It actually adds to your happiness.
It's a supplement.
And also, it's crucial that you use that time of being single to get closer to God. Establishing that foundation with God will actually allow your future relationship to flourish. Because you put Him first. It isn't until you put Him first that things will start to fall in place, for you in your life. Do you have anything to say?
God has a way of showing you the type of love that you need. And I didn't say this in the first video, so I'm glad we are doing this again. But even for myself, until I was kind of on my face, and I truly gave everything to Him, He showed me what acceptance was, which we'll get to that a little bit later. He also showed me what forgiveness was. He showed me what unconditional love actually is, and He showed me that. So by the time I understood what that was, boom, here she comes. So now I have that example, not from just my parents or not from just my brothers or whatever, but a physical example, tangible example, especially when it during the time when I didn't think I was worthy of it. He showed me that, and that enabled me to give it to my wife. So getting close to Him is extremely important. What's also important, guys, enjoy it. Guys, y'all have the ability to do whatever you want. You don't have any obligations, anything. You can go figure out if you like it, you don't like it. Just explore and have fun with it, and take it for the journey that it is. You are single because you are meant to explore. You will not find what you are looking for until you see everything and see as much as you can until you find that one that you can't live without. And
and also it helps to think where you want to go. If you want to become a husband or wife, you have to start thinking like you will be a husband and wife. The universe actually, gives you back exactly what you put out.
That's right.
So if you don't think you're worthy to be a wife or a husband, it won't come into fruition. But you are what you think. So continue to think positive. Know that your person is coming. Although you may have been waiting months, you may have been waiting years. That time is there for a reason and a purpose and a season. And it's not a permanent season. It's temporary.
It's definitely not. And for those that are currently acting like husbands and acting like wives, I know it's not cool. To do. Look, you keep doing you. You do what's right. You do what you know is good. And trust me, that person will be out there to accept you and love you and make up for all the foolishness that you've been through tenfold. So, just keep doing y'all, man. Real talk. Enjoy it. And,
So, now that we have, we've given encouragement to those that are single, now it's time to give encouragement to those who are in a relationship, a committed relationship, engaged, or recently or married. Of course, we'll have 4 topics, but we're going to be tag teaming with all 4 topics. And here we go. The first topic is you are one.
We are one.
I say the first topic is you are one.
I need to get some music on
And we chose this as one of our topics because it's crucial in whatever you do to be united as one, as a team, not as an individual.
A unit.
You have to understand that whatever decision you make will affect your significant other.
True.
For the good or bad.
True that.
You have to think about the consequences. You have to think about the pros and the cons. You can no longer think about how this will just affect you.
Yep.
And in terms of being one, that also entails when you are at odds.
Oh yeah, man.
And you have
my favorite.
When you've gotten into a heated argument and you like, man, I can't stand this person.
Hey, Bo, that's real right there. That's work. That's work.
You have to be able to, to continue to help with running the household. You have to continue to, be that pillar of support for that person, because that's your person. Do you have anything to say?
Yeah. So basically, like me being associated with some type of sport for the majority of my life, I talked kind of early that like you're only as strong as your weakest link, and always building towards a bigger and better like goal as one. But like when you married, like it's real. When we're not even talking about with children and career. I'm talking about just day to day, understanding that I am responsible for this person. Although you are two separate individuals with two separate backgrounds, with two separate understandings, you have to understand that this is a person. This us. Yep. I just can't go out and do whatever and know that she gonna be alright. She be alright. It's not necessarily
how it works.
How it's supposed to work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, if we look at each other as teammates and look at each other as this, like we kind of look at each other as like co-COOs and CEOs of Edwards Inc. But we have to be able to like nurture that relationship. If you know anything about business, the first thing you do is find out the details of your audience or your target audience. This is my target audience of one as he snaps at our dog. All right. So the ins and outs, you got to understand that, and vice versa. All right. So you got to be able to just mesh that thing up together and move as one and make decisions as one. And as my wife looks at the camera, make videos as one. All right. And it's not easy because, like you said, it's two different things. It's Georgia, there's Alabama.
Yeah.
That's Eufaula, this Macon. Y'all don't know what Eufaula is, do y'all?
Oh my gosh, you got to put it in.
Ooh,
really?
God. Hey, shout out to Eufaula, Alabama. Amazing place. Seriously, no lie, for real. See, I turned it around.
Oh boy. All right.
Oh, you expect that? So,
no, I did not expect that.
Recapping for number one, you guys are one, or you are on path to become one. All right, and that's your life. Your lives are merging together. Before I came along, she was moving wherever she wanted to move. From the military, we in this thing together. All right. Before me, I could go Taco Bell, get one number 7, and a Baja Blast, and we good. I can't do that anymore. Now I gotta get a $5 box, some mild sauce. I don't even like mild sauce, but
check out Taco Bell.
Exactly. She used to work there too. That's crazy. But yeah. So I know we kind of joke about it, but that's probably one of the harder things that even we have had trouble with at times where. Well, she's on one side of the table, I'm on one side of the table. I've been doing this my whole life. She's been doing it her whole life. Been learning how to merge that together has been tough. Yeah. But once we kind of, we don't never have it 100%, but for the most part, we
And being one means merging everything together.
Jesus.
That means you're merging your households together, because we actually didn't stay together until after we got married.
Hey, boy, that's a whole nother video.
Yeah, that's a whole nother video. And we merged bank accounts.
That's another one. That's 3 videos.
So when we mean you are one in every aspect of your life now.
Right. And that we say that with the understanding that we have.
Yeah.
That's important. How you move and how someone else moves, y'all may have a different agreement. All right, but for us in our household, Edwards Inc., we've agreed upon that, and we're gonna continue to move in that way. All right, so make sure I say that.
All right, moving on to point 2.
That's the sleepy one. That's the sleepy.
Keep dating each other.
Keep it fresh, baby. Keep it funky.
So you have to remember that it's crucial that you continue to do the same thing that you did in order to keep that person's interest while you guys were dating. All because you're married doesn't mean you stop having fun.
Switch it up, man.
All because you're, engaged doesn't mean you stop date nights. All because you're in a committed relationship doesn't mean you don't continue to, do surprises or give that person surprises if they like surprises, or continue to cater to that love language. If you haven't read the book by Gary Chapman, 5 Love Languages.
Did I read that?
You did that.
Oh, we did that in the counseling joint. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, but we'll talk about counseling a little later.
Oh, my bad. I threw it off. I ain't know.
So, 5 Love Languages is an amazing book. And they have it for couples. They have it for singles and they have it for couples. I've read both for singles and couples.
When you were single, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sure. I make sure.
So,
why we together?
So there's little things that I did. I know a few weeks ago when his teacher appreciation week was.
Oh yeah.
I got him his favorite candy and a card, and in that card I wrote how much he meant to me and how much I appreciate him. It was a small gesture, but it made his day when he did see it.
So last time we prefaced that by saying, for those of you, I was in Atlanta prior to moving back to Macon, and I'm gonna tell y'all something. I was in a relationship. No, I was single when I was in Atlanta. We'll say that. And I already know, fellas and ladies, I know it's expensive, man. But hey, you gotta learn how to master the little things. All right, master the little. Figure out what he or she likes, and just do that. Y'all, I'm cheap. Tell her how cheap I am.
He's cheap.
I'm super cheap. I'm telling you now. But that gift she just said, that just made my week. Guess how much it cost? $4. If your lady like roses, trust me, brothers, they just don't like them on Valentine's Day. Go to Walmart. You can get
or any type of flower, really.
$3 rose. Or if I'm feeling
orchids.
really frisky, I can spend my $7
I love orchids.
on some orchids, and you can go to this aisle, this magical aisle they got at Walmart.
You said magical.
They sell stickers with hearts on them year round. Now they raise the price up around February.
What in the world?
You're on your own February. But guys, if you can just master the little things, I promise you it'll be a lot easier for you. All right. We also talk about date nights. We pick a day.
Yeah.
No matter when, no matter how hectic the week is. Well, we don't have any kids or anything like that, so we don't have that barrier. But for those of you with kids, hey, one day a week, take it outside or go wherever. Date like y'all used to.
Yep.
And ladies and gentlemen, because I know it's I gotta say both. If somebody usually pays for it, surprise them one time. Be like, I got it. Oh, I got you, baby. Don't worry about it. Hey, man. That made my week to 2 weeks, month when that happened. So, switch it up. It don't have to be, even bread spoiled if you don't use it. All right? I don't know why that, I don't know how that. You said true. You backed me up. But,
all right.
I said it to say that. Keep it fresh, man. Keep it exciting. All right, your marriage, your relationship, your talking to stage is only as exciting as you make it. And if you just continue to do the same thing, you don't get the same result, which is the usual cycle: interest, excitement, boredom.
Yep.
Then over.
Yep.
So break it up. Keep it exciting.
Yep. All right, just to recap, the first point was you are one. The second was keep dating each other. And our third point is value in acceptance.
All right, I'm gonna start this one off because this is my, thing. So, am I perfect?
No.
Was I perfect before I met you?
No.
You sure enough weren't perfect.
Golly, you are just
So
rough on me tonight.
So I'm not rough. So y'all see what's about to happen? Proof. So one of the biggest things that we identified as our thing that keeps us strong and keeps us moving on is our ability to accept each other. One of the biggest things that we acknowledged, even when we were talking, is that hey, I'm jacked up in some areas, and I need not necessarily judgment, but I might even need help getting through some of that stuff.
Right.
And that was me. I was jacked up, and come to find out she was just as raggedy and broke down as I was, and we made it through, and we love each other because not because of how amazing that each other are, but how we accept each other where we were at that point.
Where your partner is.
It's super important to accept them as they are.
Yes.
Potential's cool, I guess. Not really. But what's the old saying say? Potential means you ain't done nothing yet or something like that? Yeah. Yeah. Basically, potential don't go off how they are right now. Mm-hmm. If they driving an 01 Camry and they're living at their mama house, you gotta love them for that.
Yeah.
Cause I'm gonna be honest with you, when I was pushing the 01 up the Kentucky, Fort Knox, hey Bo, that thing's real now. But we in a different space now, and you appreciate it more because of where I was. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's spiritually too. You gotta understand, God loves you as you are right now. You can do forever, well not forever wrong, but you can do some stuff. He knows that what you have done, and He accepts you for you. So you have to be able to give that same type of love to the person that you want to be with in order to move that thing.
You also, in terms of acceptance, you have to, be willing to see that person, just like Phil said, with their flaws, and you have to be okay with that. Yeah. You can't expect or put expectations on somebody when that's not them. You have to be careful about putting your wants and needs on them. You have to.
That was a good one. I like that. You said it earlier, but I like that.
Yeah, you have to, be cognizant of that, because that person is a whole different person than you. And you can, have your own expectations going into the relationship, but what it comes down to is, do you love that person for them? Right. And do you accept them for them? Right. That's without the education. That's without the money. That's without the status or whatever you're after.
I was super broke.
It's value. Oh my goodness. So it's value in acceptance.
It is. Definitely is.
Because you can have that status, you can have that money, you can have that car, you can have that house, but you can be a horrible person.
Terrible.
So status, money, symbol, whatever, doesn't matter. What matters is that person and their heart and their mind and their attitude towards you. And are you happy when you're in their presence? Are you at peace when you're in their presence? So, just to recap.
Man, we blowing through this joint. Let me recap a little bit. Okay. Also, it's okay to have high standards. We're not saying don't have high standards. We're saying make sure your standards are matching that particular person.
You have to be equally yoked.
Yeah. So I know people like to throw that. Well, he gotta have what I have. No, we're not saying that. We're saying that your standards of person has nothing to do with the resources they have, nothing to do with the materials that they have, but it's who they are as a person. Because I genuinely believe good people that work hard will undoubtedly have some type of success. They might not have all the money in the world, right? But good people always prevail. All right. Yep. So that's why it's important to, I'm about to sneeze, have acceptance towards your person. You have to accept them for who they are right now. So when they do grow, as God continues to grow your relationship, you will have a deeper appreciation for the relationship and the person.
Yep. All right. Going into the last point of the night.
Hey, Bo, this is right here.
Yeah, we say this one for last on purpose because I know we both feel that this particular topic is extremely important.
Yeah, they say that divorce rate is 50%.
Yeah. So
This is why.
The fourth topic is marriage is greater than the wedding.
Hey, boy, these folks out here trying to be brides instead of wives. Ooh, they rhyme a little bit.
Yeah, I did.
Was that kind of corny?
No, what?
Oh, she just sleeping.
So marriage is greater than the wedding. One is because marriage is the foundation that will, help your marriage or help the marriage to work, not the wedding. The wedding is 6 to 7 hours of one day that takes a year and maybe some change to plan. And it goes by, no, it's not 30 minutes.
Because you don't count the reception, because the reception
babe,
is
you
after
count
the
the
wedding.
reception.
But it's after the wedding. Oh, I get what you're saying. I got, that disappointment. You see that?
Okay, so stop cutting me off. God, please.
It's
I'm
late.
about to make my point.
Oh, my
and
God.
baby about to cut me off. Just, okay,
I be having it in the moment.
So, and in terms of our marriage, we decided, early on that we wanted to focus on building our foundation.
Right.
We had an awesome Pastor Stackhouse, who counseled us, as well as Swanzetta. We had another extra counselor because we felt there were things that we needed to work out prior to walking down the aisle, and that we needed to work through and spend some extra time on. And Babe actually used to come down, I think almost every weekend, right?
In the 01.
Yeah, up to, 3-4 months before the wedding? I think?
Actually,
What was it?
Stackhouse started
6 months? Maybe?
That one started 3, and Swanzetta was 6.
6 months, yeah. So we knew early on that it was crucial that we worked out. It wasn't like we had glaring issues, but we knew that we had never, 1, lived together. 2, we came from different backgrounds. And 3, we thought differently on some very important topics.
Yeah, we found it out that we thought differently through the counseling sessions. And it wasn't like we was in there throwing paper and punches and all that kind of stuff.
No, but we worked through some things, and we're glad that we actually took the time to focus on the marriage,
right?
While we were planning the wedding, but there's a stigma on counseling that it's bad, that it's negative, that it won't help you, that
it's for people that have issues, that kind of stuff.
Go counseling, even if you have to go by yourself initially, and then you guys come as one. You need to work those issues out before you become one,
right?
Under a covenant, when you can't just say, "Hey, I'm gone." No, you got to go through a divorce process the next time you say you go.
Yeah, you just can't be like, your breath stank, I'm out. You can't do that. Can't do that.
So that's why we say that it's greater than the wedding. So many people in society itself focus on the wedding. You see in all the reality TV shows, they just focus on the wedding and the glamour and how much the venue cost and how much they spent on whatever.
Yeah, what's that little show you like to watch? 4 Weddings?
Yeah, 4 weddings and something.
TLC.
I love, TLC, but I love Say Yes to the Dress too. But anyway, it's little things like that society focuses on, and they don't focus on what's in the background or what's keeping that marriage going, or what will what foundation the marriage is built on. Just like a house has a cracked foundation and it eventually crumbles because the foundation isn't sound, it's the same way a marriage can crash and burn if that foundation is cracked before everything else is built. The frame and the insulation and everything that goes along with building a house. A marriage is a layer, and you have to build it layer by layer. Step in order for it to work and be sound. Right.
And that's really for just relationships in general. I think a lot of people put a lot of energy into the appearance of their relationship,
right,
and want to be one, and all these other things we've talked about in public, and then they get behind closed doors,
and it's something
and
completely
then you
different.
get somebody getting their eye punched that, and all this kind of stuff. So make sure that you're working from the inside out when it comes to relationships.
And you respect each other.
Yeah, because there's a lot of people out here that don't like each other, but they married and they,
sleeping in separate beds.
And I would like I said, we're not here to judge or nothing like that, but we're all about making sure that the relationship comes first. Because you got people spending $30, $40, $50, $60,000 on a wedding.
Yeah.
And they don't have no $30, $40, $50, $60,000 type of relationship. Right. So just like I said, or like we say, focus. Make sure the focus throughout wedding planning, throughout any particular part of your relationship, kids, issues, storms that you guys go through. Make sure that your number one focus is going to be your relationship, because that's what's going to end up carrying you through.
Yep.
Not the wedding. You can look at the wedding video a million times, but when that thing goes woo, because it's gonna go there. That wedding video not gonna save you. The relationship you have with the person that you stand across the aisle with, and you say these vows to, that's who you have, or this person you agree to be in a relationship with. That is who you have to work with every single day.
And those vows aren't to be taken lightly.
Nah. I still look at mine.
Yeah.
I have to remind myself sometimes.
So when you recite those vows, it just isn't a formality. It just isn't to show off in front of your family and friends. It's something that's sacred between you and your husband or wife, that you are promising to each other in the eyes of God.
Say it.
So the eyes of God are the only ones that you should be concerned about. It's great that your family and friends are there, but that covenant is what makes that marriage work.
For real.
And that's why it's so important. It's such a big step when you say that you're getting married. It's not just to say that you're married and to say that you have a husband or wife. It's to actually, say, hey, I'm in covenant with God, my husband or wife, and we are one. And this marriage and this relationship, besides God, it's at the top of the list, and it should stay at the top of the list.
Amen.
And also within your marriage, and before you actually have the wedding, ensure that you watch who is in your business, in your personal business, in terms of within your household or your future household, because those people could actually be detrimental to your future union.
True.
If they aren't building you up and building up your future union, and they're constantly tearing you down and saying, oh, well, you should probably just, cut your losses, or, if you sit here and you get married, you could always get a divorce.
Yeah.
You have to watch who's feeding into your future relationship or your future marriage.
But that goes back to the first point where you guys are one. So you got to be able to protect your union against any and all.
Right.
Like those folks that's going to have you in situations where you might not,
And they're out there. Hey, believe me. And they're waiting for the opportunity to actually shoot their shot, or
they rough out here, boy. They rough. They rough, boy. They rough.
Don't think that all because you're married that those problems are going to stop. That's why.
Y'all something. Y'all see the videos, y'all see the Instagram, y'all see the Facebook. We everywhere. That don't stop nobody. For those of you that are thinking about it, don't do it because she crazy. Number 2, I'm not stupid. Number 3, I mentioned she from You Follow, right? All them jokers be at my front door. Don't have that time. Right? So, yeah.
In Alabama. That's all I got to say.
But no, seriously though, guys, seriously, you got to be able to be a protector of your union.
Yeah.
Because it's about the relationship more than it is about a single day where, we have created this stigma of it got to be great. It's got to be, really. Some of the strongest relationships I've seen have not had a wedding.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
My parents never had a wedding, and they've been married 37 years, I think my parents have been married.
Beautiful years.
Yeah, and they went to the courthouse, and that was it. So,
slang bang.
I'm just saying, the wedding is great. It's beautiful. I'm thankful that my parents gave gave me and Phil and my sister and her husband
Yeah.
the opportunity to have a wedding.
Yeah.
It's something that I will never forget and that I'm thankful for, but they also instilled in, I know my parents and as well as his parents instilled that marriage is the most beautiful thing that could ever happen.
Yeah, definitely.
But it takes work.
It's work, man. Every day you gotta make that decision.
And you can't give up on each other.
Yeah, every day, every single. That's why a lot of people have these crazy stuff to say about marriage, because it's literally an everyday decision.
Right.
You can't just want to be married today and take off next week.
Right.
Hey, look, I'm gonna need 2 weeks off from that. Or whenever
Right.
you travel. Hey, look, I'm about to go overseas real quick. You can't do it.
You can't.
All right. If it's
You
really
can't.
gonna
It's
work,
not an on and off switch.
yeah, you gotta be in there. You know what I just realized? That picture been up there the whole time while we were recording it. I ain't realize that, y'all.
Oh boy. Okay. So
I genuinely did not realize that.
So just to recap, you are one for the first topic.
Yeah.
Second, you must keep dating each other.
Yeah, gotta keep it fresh. Baby.
3, there is value and acceptance of that person where they are in their life.
Love the
right there.
raggediness, y'all. Love the raggediness. They got boogers in their nose. Help them out. But love them even though they got boogers in their nose. They brush back in the morning.
Right.
Throw them a little, little tic tac or something. But love them.
Okay. All right. So the fourth topic is marriage is greater than the wedding,
Hey, man.
which is the most important topic that we talked about because that is the foundation of where your relationship will be, where it's going, and where it stands. And also, me and Phil don't believe in divorce. So this is a discussion that you and your significant other need to have before you walk down the aisle.
Yeah, it ain't no way.
There's no way. It's till death do us part.
Yeah.
Is legit what we mean.
And if I go missing. But she was real comfortable saying that. Y'all felt that, right?
Whatever.
But no, seriously though, we made that up before we even started.
Yeah.
Guys, this is what's up. Look, I ain't playing about this. This is serious. All right, we don't do divorces. We don't even really say it. I don't even know what.
No, we don't. Yeah.
But yeah. So make that decision or come to that understanding beforehand, especially for you guys that are engaged or looking to soon, pop that question. Yeah, that's a discussion that needs to happen because I know that's helped us a lot too. I know that she ain't going nowhere. I know she know I ain't going nowhere. So knowing that and having confidence in that helps out too. Yeah, because you ain't got to think about other being with nobody else, nothing like that.
Right.
And if you do, chitty chitty bang bang.
You guys heard what he said. Sitting there trying to put it on me when I said death do us part. But anyway, so it's almost our anniversary, so 15 minutes away.
By the time she gets done editing these things,
it'll probably be.
That means I get to give her gift because I'm terrible at gift giving, as she knows.
So that's all we have for this week. We hope you enjoyed the transparency in the conversation this time around. There will be more like this. We may have to format it a little better. Yeah. But this is, of course, a test and a trial and error type thing.
As always.
We hope you guys enjoyed it. Feel free to subscribe, share, give suggestions on future videos because we have quite a few weeks left.
Yeah, we do. So, we got 30 some odd weeks left. We need it. But for those of you that have text, called, commented, DM'd, the good DMs, Facebook messages, man. Thank y'all.
It's
y'all
been amazing.
Trust me.
Amazing.
All right, hopefully we are giving you guys what you are telling us to give you. Yeah. And we'll get it popping.
And we're also adding something extra this week. Along with the normal video, we'll be posting our wedding video.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be dope.
Since it's our 2-year anniversary,
we're gonna throw it back
2 years. So we hope you enjoy, and see you guys next week.
All right, see y'all.
Bye.
Have a good week.